Hi, everybody. Elliot here. Just wanted to give a quick update before the show starts that due to some unforeseen technical difficulties, the sound quality for this episode is not up to our usual standard. Of course, this is part of the growing pain when it comes to our new recording setup, so please bear with us. We promise that we will do better. Thank you for listening, and hope you enjoy the show.
Last time on What's Your Damage?
As you were looking through the book, you do see this frequent mention of a black cube structure and a race of people known as Mantae believe in the mystical power of it.
I got a vibrator.
A what?
A vibrator. You're supposed to, I guess we're supposed to put this on the biggest crystal we can find in the Slod cave thing, and then...
And break it?
Yes, and destroy stuff.
So I got some good info too in my reading here.
Ooh, tell me.
So you know how I found that book earlier and it said about those praying mantis men, how they were oddly inquisitive but friendly?
Yeah.
Turns out they're sort of like a cult in a way, and like the deity they worship is the black cube itself.
You see what looks like a husk of a rather large, maybe caterpillar-esque looking thing, and coming out of that, you see it's a enormous dragonfly. Okay, as you guys are walking towards the right path, you see a satchel in the dirt. When you put your hand on it, you feel there's something alive in there, and it is squirming.
I open the bag.
And you see what looks like a baby giant dragonfly. However, when you crest the hill, what you do see is you see a bunch of the Mantae there.
Hello, Mantae. I found a baby.
Gus, they offer you a night in their village.
I would love to.
You notice some movement before you see an arrow of flame coming right at you.
Oh, you guys looking for a moon cleric?
Hey, George, you have a spell that makes you know what stuff is, right?
Ooh, I do.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
thinking.
What's this stick?
You may wonder why I don't play the flute very often, even though I have one and have had it for as long as I can remember.
And what's the answer?
I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly, and then I send a smiley emoji.
Ah!
What's happening? My eyes are closed.
This flame... Ugh.
I don't know what that means.
You're dead.
So you have this arrow come, and
What's it with disadvantage? Because I'm shielding 3.
excellent. All right, that's less damage. Okay. So instead of clipping its wing, it gets the back section of it, dealing 7 points of damage. And your fairy fly or dragonfly, they're not the same thing, but they're the same genus. This one's different. It's special. That's why they gave it to him. Because he was a good dad for a minute, and good dads for a limited amount of time deserve rewards.
Ooh, we fed him dinner. Amazing.
He kept him alive.
For 5 whole minutes.
Yeah, we should applaud that. Make me an animal handling check on Threy. He was recently born into this world, and he has a flaming arrow in his stomach.
That's a 22.
You maintain. Great job. However, as you are maintaining, you see below you, and you're about 70 feet above the ground, you see as if a large gray-purple blanket is undone, and you see a bunch of archers hidden in the dunes of the Withered Lands. Now, you guys yelled, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jorix and Okot, since you guys are the closest, make me a perception check.
Ooh, non-natural 20.
I am so focused on my barrel rolls. I crit failed.
Oh god.
You're just having too much fun.
The-
This is one of the few times Jorix doesn't have to give a fuck about anything.
And that is just about to change. Jorx, did you hear that?
Hear what? The
Barrel
sick-ass-
roll.
Yeah, the sick ass flip.
No, I think I heard Gus and Bert screaming.
Oh, I look behind me.
Yeah, I glance back.
Okay, when you glance back,
You keep your eyes on the road, Jorx.
when you glance back, you see a flaming arrow coming out of the fairy fly.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I think they're in trouble. I think they got shot.
Yeah.
We should go back, right? I mean, we should go back.
I mean, they're just running away
right?
from it, right?
Right?
We'll slow down,
Do
but
we have to go back?
if they get stopped, yeah, but they should just speed up and catch up to us.
Yeah. Hey, you guys should just speed up and catch up to us.
They take it under consideration. Okay, what would you guys like to do? You guys are under fire.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on my baby.
Okay, all right, heal him up or her up, Thray. Or they.
I cure it for 7.
Okay, they are actually healed up for full again. It seems like you have a row of archers, and as you know, archers have a long range. So, Burke, is there anything that you'd like to try to do to shield Thray and yourselves?
How far away are we?
You are about 70 feet above the archers, and the archers seem to be lined up for the next 50 feet. And there's about 6 of these archers with flaming arrows.
70 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just jump off and try to axe one as I fall 70 feet?
Yeah, of course you can try.
Burke, I have a feeling you're going to try to be a hero right now. Don't be a hero.
We should go back. We should go back and help.
So I don't know what I can just. I
You could
can,
pick
like,
one up with your mirror and then drop him off as a tiny little thing. That'll scare him.
You've put
That's
a
just
melee
scare
fighter
'em.
into aerial combat.
Like, it's a full platoon of archers, right? It's not like just 1 or 2.
It's about 6, yeah.
Oh.
What if I reach into the mirror,
Okay.
but I just make my hand big and use it as a giant shield
Wait, run this.
from the archers?
Okay, help me understand this. What is your plan?
I don't know. I don't know.
So what you want to do is you want to hold the mirror up so that you have a view of the dragon, the fairy fly.
So picture this.
Right.
So it's the same move I would do, looking through the mirror,
Uh-huh.
as if I was going to pick one of them up,
Right.
but they would see a giant hand. And not physically pick them up. But instead of picking them up, I'm just making my hand flat so they can't see or shoot at us. They would have to shoot at my hand, but their arrows would be just tiny to my hand.
I feel like the physics of this item were not completely thought through.
Yeah, this is an interesting. You know what? I like it. It's ridiculous. You are gonna get your hand's gonna get shot at a lot. But
You're gonna have so many slivers.
Yeah, but it will protect for as long as you
But
do
I
this.
have like an armored hand. I have chainmail on.
Oh, wow.
I would also imagine that since your hand's going to be such an enormous target, that this would be like an advantage sort of thing because your hand's enormous. It's like the broadside of a barn, right?
Yeah, but the arrows are tiny.
Right. So their damage will be reduced, but they're definitely gonna throw some fire in you. Plus, it's like getting stung
Okay.
with flaming.
Okay.
It's gonna be like flaming toothpicks.
All right. Here's a tweak. Instead of just holding my hand as a target,
Swat at him.
I'm going to hold it. I'm going to clothesline them all as we're moving with my giant hand. So I'm just clipping them all because they're all just lined up for the next 50 feet.
If you just stick one
Smack
finger
them
out.
all down to the dirt. Just flap, 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 flap.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to say this is going to take like 2 turns for you to pull it out, look up, and then do this. So your first action. Your first action.
Because the hand's moving because we're moving,
Right.
and the location that I'm looking at is moving.
Right. So your first action is going to be taking it out and getting the angle right. Right.
Yeah.
And then the second action on your next turn will be doing this clothesline maneuver.
Yes.
Okay. In the interim, I'm going to take some shots at you guys before Bert can put up his hand clothesline.
You know, Burke, if you just stick one finger out.
Or like a karate chop shape, I thought maybe.
Oh, that works too.
Or just a fist. I don't know.
So many options. You could thumbs up them all.
Okay. Okay, 3 flaming arrows come up and hit your baby for 14 points of damage.
They all hit him?
Yeah, they're aiming at them.
Okay.
Thray takes 14 points of damage. And animal handling, because this is painful.
18.
All right. You know what? You're a good rider. You have kept control. All right. You guys still in the front are just...
When I see Thray get hit, I cast Healing Word back on it for 7.
All right. So Thray has gotten 7 points of damage back, so only took 7 points. Okay. Excellent.
Am I within spellcasting range of the archers?
How far is your spell? What's your distance?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
What spell is it?
I was gonna try sleep. Or maybe color spray.
Is it 120?
So Sleep has a range of 90 feet.
Okay.
Oh, balls. What about color spray?
That'd be great. You just crop dust.
Can you say I do?
That's a 15-foot cone from yourself.
Balls! These spells are useless.
How far away are we from the archers?
What about Mage Hand?
You're 70. If you're 70 feet ahead of these guys,
Yeah.
and they're right above it, and you're also 70 feet above, so it's about 140 feet.
I go down to 90 feet away so she can sleep them.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Excellent.
All right. So you want to try to sleep the archers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's how many? 5d8?
Isn't it 6?
I don't know.
I
I'm not a
could be wrong.
spellcaster.
What are these spells?
Yeah.
Having to know things? I just want to stab them. It is 5d8.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay.
So 24. So starting with the lowest hit points.
All right. With 24, you put 2 of them fall asleep.
Yes! It worked! Finally!
All right.
Take that, bitches!
All right, Gus, what would you like to do?
I'd like to throw my hammer down at one of them. Actually, no, I want to try flying upside down so the arrows hit me instead.
Oh my god.
All right, make me an animal handling with
Wait
this.
a minute, that's gonna mess up my angle. Because all of a sudden I'll be flipped totally around. I just spent a whole turn setting up my angle.
I guess that's true. How about...
Why don't you back me up every once in a while? Okay?
How about...
I'm
What
doing
if
a weird thing.
I let him keep flying the way he's flying, but like I want to hang from the bottom of him instead. Then
Okay.
Oh, you're just gonna do some trick riding?
So in that case, wow, give me an athletics
Can
check.
he assist me? Can he brace me so that my thing goes smoothly?
Well, isn't it gonna go smoothly automatically? And you're clotheslining sleeping guys too, so.
Yeah, you were gonna punch some sleeping guys.
What about the sleeping bags?
I put a couple of them to sleep for you.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, no one
They're
appreciates
not a target for
spellcasters.
the clothesline anymore because they're already on the ground.
It's only 2.
It's good.
So,
That's
Gus,
two less that I have to clothesline with my giant hands.
So you're gonna trick ride, right? So you can guard.
You're gonna hang
Yeah.
down and like put your shield on your feet, so your feet are so you're like holding, like you're surfing on your shield, but your shield's protecting you from the arrows.
Yeah.
All right, give me an athletics check, and we'll put it at 16 for this maneuver.
20.
All right.
Oh my god.
So we have our flip dwarf over here who fucking. I don't even know how to. Okay, we have our flip dwarf over here who immediately seeing his baby take some damage, jumps down, holding the shield that's as big as him on his feet, so that he surfs. But it's like armor for the fairy fly.
Yeah, so
It's like a chest plate.
hits down and the arrows are coming up.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So then.
So it's gonna
So
hit
now.
the shield.
So now the fairy fly has your armor. We'll say.
Jorgs, we gotta go back. Gus is
Hey.
falling off.
What is he doing? They're pretty high up.
He's barely hanging on.
Okay, Burke. Let's see how this goes. So you just saw Gustus jumped off. So I guess kind of in effect you're now the rider.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the dragonfly does get hit, you'll have to take control, but you also have the vanity mirror up. All right, let's do this.
Yeah. I'm laying on my back, pretty much. Laying down, getting the angles right, but I'm holding on still to the reins
Okay. All right. So
or
then,
the hairs or whatever.
okay, make me an unarmed attack.
Little do they know this breed of dragonfly is called the Lipizan dragonfly.
I got a 19 and I critical on 19.
Woo!
Okay. All right. So
19 plus, yeah,
all right. So
strength or something.
Okot's looking back. Gus is looking down. Obviously, Jorix, you're just looking forward.
I mean, after Okot told me that Gus is falling, I'm going towards them. Make sure he doesn't
All right,
fall.
so everyone's looking at this. As all of us, is it one hand or is it just? Are you just like karate chopping? What are you doing with your hand?
So my hand is parallel to the ground.
Yeah.
It's as big as if I were looking at them, and like the I'm crushing your head guy. Okay, so my hand is the size of a guy, pretty much.
Okay.
But it is like karate chop, like a karate chop. It is like I am just like sideways moving across the ground, but like chest level, so like chest high on these guys. It's moving as fast as we are flying. So that's how fast my hand is coming at them. My hand is the size of a man, and it's hitting them all in the chest. I'm trying to cut the whole line down, but I don't know how many I get, or if they're all lined up right. Just trying to knock them all down with his hand, with a big hand.
All right, my
And
friend.
it's in the mirror. My hand goes through the mirror, but it becomes big.
All right, my friend. I just rolled all of their deck save on this with disadvantage because they have a giant fucking hand. And plus 2 of them are just auto fails because they're asleep right now. So
I like to think that they fell asleep standing up.
So as your hand runs across the ground, you feel bodies hitting it. Yeah, and like you can feel a couple of bones breaking because you know it's unpleasant. You have a giant hand that's just hitting them real hard, real fast. Roll me damage and let's make it 2d8s, and that's how much all of them are gonna take.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I love
7.
this stupid game.
7.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say this: when your hand, do you just keep your hand down there as you pass through?
What?
Do you just keep?
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah. So,
I just knock them all down.
yeah.
And then I take my hand back.
Okay. So when you bring your hand back to you, man, you see a lot of tiny teeth embedded in the soft part of your hand.
Yeah. I have chainmail on.
Yeah.
Don't I have like a chainmail glove or something? No. Maybe I don't. Maybe it just ends in sleeves. I don't know if I have little chainmail gauntlets or not.
Well, that's for you to decide. What you got? What Jorix and
I would say that I do because otherwise it's gross.
okay. Then you can see teeth stuck in the chainmail.
Yeah, that's so gross, but yeah, it's better than.
They are tiny. They are tiny teeth though, because yeah.
Somehow that's more gross.
Maybe.
Just not gonna think about it.
Okay, so what you two see is just a giant Burke hand, the hand of Burke, just slapping these fools. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know he could do that.
Me neither.
Are they all just like? Are they dead? Are they unconscious? What's the status?
It seems like they're not going to get up for a while.
Okay.
Damn.
You never know what's possible until you imagineer it.
Okay, I think we should go help Gus up first.
Yes.
So he doesn't fall and die.
Yes.
And then we should go check out the bodies to see if there's any clues on.
Yeah, I think we should probably do the Gus thing and then follow the Mantae to their place and get a guide back out here because they might want to know about this too.
I look at the horizon. Have they just like ditched us?
It doesn't seem like they noticed what was going on, so they've been
Okay.
they've been going forward.
Okay.
Yeah, if we stop, we're gonna lose them completely.
What about like a quick check?
If we land, we're going to lose them.
Is there any spell that you have that can kind of?
I can send them a message.
Oh, there you go.
So I don't speak their language.
Yeah.
Can I send an emoji again?
You know what?
Please, yes.
You know what? Roll me a real life Chris charisma check.
That's 17 without modifiers. I don't know how.
That's okay. That's sufficient. That's sufficient. All right. What emoji? Okay. Who do you send it to, and what emoji?
I want to send it to
Baccarin.
Yeah, send it to Bandarin.
Bandarin. Yeah.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
And Wolverine.
Yep. Okay. So you send it to Bandarin. What the emoji?
He asked suspiciously.
So the first one is a bow.
Okay.
The second one is a siren.
Okay.
The third one is
Do they have sirens here? Would it be like a klaxon bell?
yeah, like a horn or some.
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Some object of alarm.
Yeah, a bell would probably work fine. Then a stop sign.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah. All right. Okay. So then you have arrow, bell, stop sign, hexagon. Okay. All right.
Prayer hands.
Yes.
Well, my friend,
You have to
that
be
was a
polite.
natural fucking 20 that he rolled on that.
Oh, nice.
So he fucking gets it. All of a sudden, you see just one. You see one of the Mantae just all of a sudden their dragonfly just stops midair and just like goes immediately back to where you guys are.
Sweet. It worked.
Wow.
All right.
You do not
What
want
did
to know what that message was.
I will never ask.
Okay, you guys. So you guys are going underneath. What are you doing, Gus? You're still hanging 10?
Yeah, well, if we're gonna land, I want to like shield surf land.
You want to what? Shield surf?
Shield surf land.
Okay, so you're gonna Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild this. This is pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, once we're a bit lower, I let go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, actually, yes, I like this. Okay, my friend, you guys are low enough. You guys are all landing. Gus, you're the first to disembark, and you are going to shield surf. Make me an athletics check.
That is a 20. Non-natural.
Okay. Gus, the moment that you touch down, you catch some tubular dunes. And you can actually feel that the moment that you touch down, that your board shield wants to pull to the right. However, it is your discretion whether you get pulled to the right or not, because you are so in control right now.
I want to oppose that.
Okay. As you oppose it, you are able to make your way awesomely or radically to the toothless, knocked out archers.
I want to gesture for my dragonfly or fairy fly to eat up.
Oh my god!
I mean, because he's hurt, he needs to regain his strength.
Boy, and that fits with all the fiction that we've already built.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before he chows down, can I take a look at that body?
Depends how fast you get here.
We'll get the next one.
Okay, so I'll the fairy while Thray is having himself some
No,
dinner.
actually, as a caring parent, I'm gonna search the body to make sure there's nothing he'd hurt his teeth on.
Okay. So I'll say that all four of you are down there, and you can examine the bodies. Okay.
All right.
What do we find
Okay. Actually, these are very malformed archers.
aside from the teeth?
That was a good one, Chris. These are very malformed archers. They do not look like any sort of race that you've come across. However, it does look like they have masks on, and they are green masks.
Oh, hey, I take one.
I think we all should take one.
Make me
idea.
a strength check on that.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Strength is not my strong suit.
Except for
9.
Oh. You try to take the mask off, and you know that you can. You just know that it is going to rip off the underlying skin.
Oh, hey, leave those masks on, guys. Just
I
Well,
wasn't
take-
trying to take them off. I wasn't touching these guys. Guys are gross.
yeah. Well, that's a very good plan. I think you smashed their masks right onto their face, Burke.
I don't know. I have a lot of tiny teeth stuck in my chainmail gloves. That
But that,
well, whatever. It was a cool move. You see how big my hand was? I just whacked them all. No one thanked me or
That was
said how
awesome.
cool it was.
That
or-
was awesome. Was it Mage Hand? Did
I
you do Mage
whacked
Hand? How did you do that?
I used the mirror thing.
Oh, the mirror.
Yeah.
that'll do.
I made my hand huge. Is the thing I learned I can do now.
That's
And
awesome.
I'll use it so much.
Oh, that didn't damage the mirror, did I? know every time you've been using it, it's been...
Oh yeah, it cracked a little after
thanks
Harvard.
for bringing that up, Jorik. Awesome. I completely forgot. And wasn't intentionally not mentioning that.
You're welcome!
Were we supposed to have a quiz today?
And yes, unfortunately, when you pull out the mirror to show
I think
Jorix,
there's consequences. You shouldn't be able to do that all the time. I was gonna play it cool.
and unfortunately, when you check the mirror, there is more cracks, and it seems like maybe you have 2 more uses of this bad boy.
Okay, fine.
Next time, nobody say anything.
No, Jorix has to play it. He has to play it true. That's why he's on here.
Fine, totally fine. Not pissed at all.
Maybe we can get Gelsey to make you a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what you have here is do you want to check the body some more? They are malformed.
I want to use divine sense.
Okay. Boy, I should really know this by now. It is fiends,
Celestials.
celestials,
And
Is it undead too?
undead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ping,
Where?
undead.
Are these things undead?
Yes.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
I wasn't going to.
Not you. 3.
Oh. Okot spit something out into her hand.
Oka, were you eating?
What? No. What? No. What?
Okay, show me your hand, Oka.
No. See?
Okay, so do you want to still check the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You do see their bows and arrows, and they are actually like a kind of beautiful bow, if degraded. It seems like this type of bow is very good at firing multiple shots very quickly. However, the trade-off for that is a lower power. And you do see that... Okay, let me go back here. When Okot pulled at the mask and felt that it would rip some skin, you did see a gleam underneath like the central part of the mask, like where one's third eye would be.
Oh. Does it look like a crystal gleam?
Yeah.
Oh. I look at Jorks and go, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Not only is whoever is the ringleader here controlling slots, now they have undead.
Yeah.
And if the Green Knight theory didn't have weight enough, they've got special bows.
Yeah, but that feels like a setup. Like, the Green Knight's not a necromancer, is she?
She might not be, but maybe she hired someone who was.
Either way, I'm taking these bows.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep one for myself and let's burn the rest.
Let me just identify one, make sure they're not being tracked.
Okay.
Identify.
Okay, so with Identify, you're able to find out what?
If there's any magics affecting it. And if so, what magics?
Okay. With Identify, you are able to see that, no, there isn't a magic particularly on this. It is just a
Cool.
armament.
Good to loot.
Yes.
And also you find what looks like a map that roughly corresponds to the route that you were going on.
Oh, hey. That might be handy. I'm gonna go through their pockets.
Okay.
I
Wow.
hope they weren't going towards the Mantae's headquarters. That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, kind of seems like they were, though, is the thing, though.
Yeah. Do you want to drive this time? I'll watch the map and see if that's...
Jork says as Okot has her hand, like, elbow deep in this guy's pockets. Like, yeah, give me a sec.
I didn't mean right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll drive. I don't know.
All right, and you just want to see how much loot there is?
So much.
Okay.
All the loot. I want it all.
Make me a roll on make me a D20 roll.
2.
Okay.
It was an 18, and then it ticked over to a 2.
All right, and roll me a D12.
7.
Okay. You find 7 copper pieces.
Yay! Mine now.
Buy 7 cabbages. Don't.
Okot suddenly
God.
feels better about her newfound wealth. 7 cabbages.
Is that something we're excited about now? Buying cabbages?
Oh, you have no
Yeah,
idea.
you guys should always be excited about cabbage. It's very versatile. Very versatile.
Yeah, it's great. If you bite into one raw, Burke loses his mind.
Well, it's just not how it doesn't taste good that way.
See,
You
you
know-
were just thinking about it.
I gotta side with Burke on this one.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
good,
gross, but it's hilarious.
You just like annoying me, and that's funny too, I guess.
Yeah.
I annoy because I love? Question mark?
You see
Did
the...
you just say you love me?
No. No. No.
Kinda
No.
did.
No.
That's so weird.
No. No.
Yeah,
No.
right.
No. 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 No.
In your dreams.
Nah. 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 Nah.
I like you just fine, okay?
Well, I like you just fine too, so there.
I know you do.
Yeah.
More than that, though.
Guys,
No.
there's platonic love too.
I know,
Alright.
it's gross.
Or agape, love for humanity.
Nope, definitely not that one.
All right. An ancient Greek ghost disappears. All right. So the other rider, the other Mantae who fell back, is just kind of like watching you guys as you guys just do this and figure out whether you love each other or not.
Ooh. I collect up all the bows and I give them to him.
Okay.
To the Mantae.
Okay.
Mantis. There's only one.
Yeah, he's still in the air right now, so like
Oh,
I just
no,
like throwing the bows at him in the air.
take it.
Take it!
This is yours now.
No, I will collect them up and present them as a gift when we land in the village or whatever.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
I shall call it the gift of the Mantae.
Gus.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You're now you've collected your shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can still feel, even though your shield is off the ground, it's still pulling to the right a little bit.
Interesting. Let's go to the village.
Okay. Kind of thought that was the plan.
Okay. So you guys hop on Thray and Untitled.
Untitled Okad and Jorik's project.
Yeah.
Yes,
Joint.
it's gonna be a hit. I just know it.
Okay, and you guys head back to the.
Okay, could you drive this time?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay,
All right.
So while we're flying back, I'm just checking the back.
Make me an animal handling check.
Guidance.
Yes. 17.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Zoom.
21.
And actually, this
Double
time,
zoom.
Yeah, actually, you two are neck and neck.
Cool.
All right, as you guys all fly, it's rather uneventful. Actually, the night sky. What's strange about the
Withered
Lands is it actually is almost like a gray sea underneath you, in that it reflects the night sky, so you see the stars above and the stars below
Ooh.
as you are flying.
Wow.
When it gets sufficiently dark,
That's pretty.
and eventually you.
I can't see it because my eyes are closed.
Burke, it's so pretty. You should look.
I'm looking slightly through my closed eyes.
Oh yeah, through your fingertips.
I can see a little bit. It's very nice.
And as the front guard leads you, you guys see actually very nice. You see a sort of lean-to village, I'll call it, where all of the buildings are, or the lean-tos themselves, are in the formation of a cube. So there is one clear open spot in the center where you imagine some things may happen, and you can see that all the dragonflies are in a sort of stable that is on a rock above the village.
Is this like a nomadic type village?
Yeah.
Like tents and stuff?
Yeah.
Shaped
Okay.
like a cube?
Yeah, the buildings are arranged so that they make a cube.
You mean a square?
Yes, a square.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was, like equally tall and long on the other side. And a giant, like a Borg, like the Borg ship.
Oh, that'd be cool. No, it seems like they have cleared a space in the center of the
Square.
nomadic that is squarish. Or completely square. 90-degree angles.
They could even have it be a perfect square, and I would still be impressed. I feel like they did their best. Cube is asking too much.
Yeah, it's a perfect square. So you guys land?
Yes.
Okay, when you guys when you guys land, yeah, there you are. You can see on the outcropping, when you look down, you can see that square in the village, and you notice that the tents, because they are so tall, are very large. It's roomy. When you land, you see
so descriptive.
When you land, you see
Are the tents cube shaped?
No, they're.
Because I feel like that would be easy to do.
They're triangles.
Okay.
When you land, you see a kind of what are they called? A person that checks in the
LA.
Yeah, you see a valet.
Yeah.
You see
Or
a dragon,
a stable hand
valet. You see one of them, and they take them and
the dragonfly valet.
Yeah, well, they
Don't scratch it.
Did you heal?
They give you a little ticket.
Did you heal Threy all the
Are
way
we
up?
supposed to tip? How much are we supposed to tip?
I don't know. I got 7 copper.
How much did you guys tip?
20.
Do we tip now, or do we tip it when we come and pick it up?
I think
later?
when you pick it up later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep this ticket though.
Yes.
Was Threy healed all the way up?
Not quite.
Yeah, I healed it for half.
Okay. All right. Okay. When you guys land and the stable hand valet sees the wounds on Threy, you can see like a lot of concern go over his weird features.
His mantis-y face.
Yeah. You would read it as concern because you have a baseline of empathy, I imagine. I hope.
Yeah, I just sort of like wave my hands like, oh, no, it's okay. And I touch it and cure wounds it to bring it all the way back. 9, so that would...
Okay, yeah, that brings it all the way back. And he immediately notices the bows that you have, Okot. And he's like looking, and you can see him like looking at the wounds that Jorix is healing, and then the
at the bows. Yeah,
Do you want
boy,
to talk this time, Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Boom.
And I cast Tongues and Oka.
Mm-hmm.
But I say in Orcish to him, some undead creeps with arrows shot Threy, my new baby, who isn't an infant, but I call him a baby.
And I say to him, some undead creeps with arrows shot Thra, Gus's new baby. I mean, she's not actually a baby, but
Threy!
Threy, sorry. Thra's the other one.
Burke, what are those two saying?
Yeah.
I imagine
Does
that.
he still have the spell that makes it so everyone can understand him?
So it was an hour. I don't know.
No. This is so he just said it in
It's been
Orcish.
an hour.
Also, I want to
Okay.
point out that I do not understand Orcish.
Oh, Tongues.
But you
Oh,
do
but
because
now I
of
do with
tongues.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's
So,
gonna be way funnier if I didn't.
but yeah. So you see as soon as Gus started speaking in Orcish, like the Mantae just kind of like looks at him just blank faced and just nods until Okot starts saying something, and then he keys in on that.
Gotcha. So yeah, I explained to him like this wasn't us. We were attacked on the way here.
And then he goes like, "Who attacked you?"
Some undead creeps with these
Oh,
bows.
you did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I really
It's
should've
no,
paid more attention.
I mean, it's just a lot going on right now. I don't blame you at all.
Okay. Do you?
Did the map lead to here, Elliot?
Mhm.
You should tell him that the map.
Oh yeah. Also, they had this map on them, and I gave them the map. I was hoping to make a gift of the bows to Wolverine or God damn it, Baudelaire.
Wolverine?
What's Yeah, that guy.
Bandarin?
Bandarin.
Bandarin. Okay. And he goes, actually, that would be a good thing. How about you come with me and we'll talk to him right now?
Okay, sounds good.
And do you three follow, or do you guys just try to enjoy the village?
I tell them what I'm doing.
Because it's going to be kind of weird because you guys are the only ones who don't speak their language.
Yeah, we're not going to be useful. Do you guys want to go see the scenes?
Yeah.
And away we go.
Okay. So we'll go with these three. When you go down to the village itself proper, you can see that there's actually a lot of games here. A lot of different games. There it looks to be a extremely burly for them, which is like thin and like maybe a little bit like if they would wear like a small top, he would wear a medium top. So he's super burly. And he runs a game of arm wrestling. It's a test your might type of game. You can see that there is a joust game where they have basically what look like giant Q-tips, and they train that way. And you can also see that there is actually a shield surfing competition.
Hey,
Gosh, you
Burke,
Yeah.
you should teach him apple stick.
Apple stick knows no cultural bounds.
I bet
I
they'd
can
love
set
it.
up an apple stick stand is what I should do. I'd be raking in the dough right now, but we're kind of busy.
Are there
but-
apples in the Withered Lands?
There are persimmons.
Oh, well, you might have to play persimmon stick.
Yeah, there is.
Whatever the local fruit is fine, usually.
Yeah, local fruit stick.
Yeah, persimmons.
It's just not as
The worst.
snappy.
Persimmon stick! It's snappy if you say it, right?
No, but local fruit
You
stick.
gotta have a little...
Local fruit stick. Wow,
Yeah.
the
No, you
craze
find the name
sweeping
of
the
the
nation. Local fruit stick.
All the kids are playing it.
What is that? Local fruit
Yeah,
stick? I've
that's
heard tell.
branding for you. Local fruit stick.
It sounds like the generic version of apple stick.
Yeah, it's like Hydrox.
Mom, I want an apple stick. I didn't want local fruit stick.
Well,
What do
things
you-
are a little tight
What
this
is-
Christmas, and so I got you local fruit stick. And just be happy, okay?
What is this, fruit by the meter?
Going to McDonald's for dinner again.
So yeah, and you can see that they are like and actually, Jorix, this might be of interest to you. You can see that they actually have a lot of different little scrolls. It seems like for a rather nomadic culture, they are very interested in the world at large.
Ooh.
Although I doubt that you would be able to read their language unless you cast tongues on yourself.
I don't have any more of those.
No.
And also just speaking, it's not.
Oh, unfortunate. Isn't there a spell that you can like read?
There is. I don't have it.
Unfortunate. But yeah, you can actually see that there is a tent that has a bunch of different scrolls.
I'm still gonna check it out, probably buy a few.
Nice.
Decide for it later.
All right, what does Gus and Burke want to do?
I think I should try out that shield surfing.
That sounds good.
You're pretty good with the shield too, Burke. You should try it.
No, I want to play this game of strength.
You want to take on the burly Mantae, who's like a size medium.
Yep, I'm going to take this chump down.
Okay, do you want to take him on?
Hell yes!
Okay.
Healthy competition is not something I'm afraid of in this world.
Okay, Burke, you sit down, and he immediately knows what you want, and he rolls his sleeve up, and he puts his arm down in what you would know to be you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm setting up.
Arm wrestle!
Yep, so do you take his hand?
I take his hand,
Okay.
lawfully wedded in competition.
And
To the bitter end. Or to when I say, please stop.
okay. You can see that there is another person there at the competition area, and he has a klaxon bell. And when you guys are ready, he hits it, and roll me a strength check.
Do I add my strength bonus?
Mm-hmm.
I got 18.
Okay, he got a 12, so he's losing. Roll me another one.
Ooh, snap! I got that's 18 plus 3, so 20.
Okay, he got a 1.
Oof.
All right. It was 4 to win. He's at the very end. However, right before this next one, you see 2 coming from his forearm down.
Starting position. Let's do that.
2 things.
Yes, 20.
2 sort of prongs extend down from his arm, giving him more balance. Yeah.
No. That's cheating.
That's his physiology.
Cheating.
That's physiology, my guy.
No, you can't have your other arm touch the surface.
It's his same arm.
No, you can't use little struts or belfries or spokes.
I thought you weren't afraid of healthy competition in this world.
I'm not afraid of healthy competition. I am afraid of how angry cheating makes me.
All right, let's do one last roll.
I rolled pretty good.
Okay.
I got a 17 plus 20. I got a 20.
Oh, okay. I got a 17, and that's with his new modifier. All right.
Oh, yeah, I got a 20. I rolled really well. I got a 20.
Okay, even with his struts, he loses. And
I really showed up for this type of match. I'm really proud of that myself.
And you can see that the
Cheating and all, I prevailed.
Bert giving a post-match interview.
Yeah, to nobody.
To nobody who understands him.
You can see that the Mantae are very impressed by this, and they give you a gift that is wrapped in cloth.
You that, the Mountain Boys aren't just about wrestling. We're about arm wrestling as well. It's an adjacent sport, and we're multi-platform superstars like that. We'll take all comers, all sorts of strength. If you want to do local fruit stick, I can take you in that anytime. Local fruit stick, wrestling, regular wrestling, pugil. If you want to find me with a pugil in the street, take a number, son, because there's a line for him, and Burke's gonna smush them all with my giant spectral hand. You don't know what that's referencing, but I'll smack you and down to the ground. The smack will be your downfall. Smacking you down.
Everyone
Smackdown.
So
It'll be a smackdown.
Everyone just nods and walks away.
So you are given a gift that is wrapped in brown cloth and has a bow on it. That's made of twine.
That kind of seems a little cheap for champion of arm wrestling, but thank you very much. I know you don't have very much, obviously. You met this people.
I love the fact that he's talking and none of them understand him. They're just kind of nodding.
I will open this with great respect and honor.
So then, I guess Jorix and Gus hear this.
Oh, I went off to the.
Oh yeah, Jorix is just by himself. But Gus, do you hear this?
It depends how close it is to the shield surfing.
It's about 90 feet away from the shield surf.
They don't
Yeah,
have to
Bert's
hear
pretty
it.
loud. I
No
hear
one
it.
has to hear it.
All right.
Okot hears it as she's walking by, but she just doesn't it doesn't
what I would
click.
do, even if no one was listening. Yeah.
It doesn't click with me immediately that no one can understand him, so I just keep going.
Okay.
And later I'm like, oh, Huh.
It hasn't even clicked with me that no one can understand me yet. So.
That's a very good point.
Fortunately, the language of winning translates across languages.
Okay, Jorix. So you are going to the.
What's in my present? What did I win?
When
Do
you
I have to wait to open it till later?
no, you can open it now.
No, that's fine. I can wait.
Okay, we'll put a pin on that.
I'll wait.
We'll put a pin on that and go to Jorix. Jorix, what are you doing?
So we're in the school shop,
Yeah.
and I want to like pick out a few that look interesting.
Okay. You see a couple that actually have a couple of drawings of dwarves on them. Nope, not dwarves. Sorry. What the fuck is Far Stand?
Gnomes.
Thank you. You see a couple that have drawings of gnomes.
Okay. I pick up one of them.
Okay.
Any other interesting looking
Okay,
ones?
you have a choice with the gnomes. You have one that has like long black hair and glasses. You have one that looks just fucking crazed. That actually isn't Far Stand, and you have like a female one.
So it's like this is a set.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the set.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go up to the counter,
Okay.
going to try to pay for them.
Okay. Yeah, he's just kind of like looking at you. She's, we'll say that she's looking at you, just like nodding.
I like put down a gold and like shrug my shoulders.
And then you see them like kind of like,
Another gold too. A silver.
and then you see like it kind of
Layer.
narrows its eye.
I take the silver away, put another gold on.
And then it nods and takes the 3 golds.
Okay.
Just like that, like, yeah. Let's try to just put that in there. There it is.
I had to try.
Yeah.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like my notebook out in one hand. The other I'm gonna open up the scroll so it's facing her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to read her thoughts, to read her surface level thoughts,
Okay.
and put like my finger under the words on the page and like go word by word to get like the surface level meaning of what she's thinking about, and just sort of like writing down like a rough translation.
Oh, so you're asking her to read it, and you're catching her thought of as she's reading this?
So I can try to like get a Rosetta Stone so I can read these later.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so what have you written for her to read? Just the titles?
So I'm just going through, like, I just took one of the scrolls.
Okay,
and I'm
yeah.
going through and,
Okay.
like, putting my finger under the words.
Okay, yeah. So she gives you the first one, which is the history of the stands.
Okay. So, essentially, I just got a rough translation so I can read these on my own later.
Yep.
Cool.
Smart.
That's very smart.
Okay, Gus.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to shield surf, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's this game.
You have a slalom course ahead of you, and it looks like you have 3 other surfers, all with long hair.
Bruh.
All with long hair, and it looks like what's at stake is actually a really nice saddle.
Oh, I need that saddle.
All right, so the way that we're going to do this is there is 7 slaloms. We're just going to condense that to 3. I'm going to roll against you for you can either choose athletics or acrobatics to surf better, and we'll see who wins at the end.
All right.
Okay, so ready?
Yeah.
So the bell goes off, and the 3 of you race down. All right, 1, 2, and one of them got 18.
I got a 23.
Jesus. All right, so Gus takes the lead. Second round. Wow, this one got a 19. Top.
12.
Okay, you pull even with that one guy. Next round.
21.
Fuck. All right, my top was a 15. All right, and then just one for good luck. Stupid game.
What was that one, Elliot?
That was a 1. That was a 1, 2, 5.
Oof.
Did you beat a 5, Gus?
20.
All right. Do you style on this last one? Because you're now very far ahead of everybody.
I'll do a performance check.
Yes, please.
16.
Okay, Gus. How do you perform? as you clear the last slalom.
Oh, I do a kick flip.
All right, you do a kick flip, and when you do the kick flip, you actually land on the first place podium.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see that Johnny Cool Guy, that's just the colloquial name. I can't say that word. That's just the nickname for one of them. Takes second place, and then Johnny Not Cool Guy takes third. And you are presented with a beautiful, beautiful satchel that you know is made specifically for dragon and fairy flies. You have a beautiful saddle for Thray.
I smell it.
Smells well oiled and taken care of.
Oh, Burke's gonna like this too.
What did he say?
Burke's gonna like this.
All right. And then Okot with the actual business at hand.
Who cares?
So you go to the tent where Barrington is.
Yes, and as I walk through the
Bandarin.
Yeah. As I enter into the tent, I pull the bows out from where I've been carrying them, and I sort of go down on one knee and present them.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He says thank you, and he takes it very gingerly from you, and he hangs it on his wall. Where in his little tent, you can see that there are actually many different artifacts of different weapons of war around
cool.
here.
Nice. Just to be clear, I took all the bows.
All of the bows?
All of the bows. The guy's bows. I took them all.
Yeah, you say that to him?
No, I'm telling you
no,
that.
I know. Yeah,
okay.
You have all 6. So yeah,
yes. So yeah,
he puts one on the wall and has 5.
Cool. Okay. And I tell him, these were taken off the bodies of some undead soldiers that were pursuing us. I think maybe they were trying to attack you, but since we were straggling behind, they got to deal with us. They are now disarmed and unconscious in the Withered Lands. Maybe dead. Might be dead. Not sure.
Well, thank you for this. And
I thought you could use the bows.
Yes, very much so. Thank you. Every armament will help. Do you know where they were attacking? They were trying to attack us?
Seems like it, because they were shooting at
The
Thray.
trail. Yeah. Do you have any idea what their motives are?
Well, no, I'm not sure. But they did have this map. And I show him the map. That seems to lead here. And they had crystals in place of their eyes. Crystals that I've seen before. Yes. Crystals that signify a very strong mind-controlling magic.
I wonder why people that are mind-controlled would come for us.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Jade Helm?
Do they have green masks?
Yes.
We haven't heard of them, but we've seen them.
Tall guy, green mask, never heard of him.
We've seen them around and trailed.
Yeah, they were all wearing jade masks.
I mean, they are the betrayers. They're the ones that have taken control of the black cube, and as soon as he says the black cube,
we all hit the floor.
Yep.
By now I know, that's what that was. I get it.
But what you notice is that he is not pointing the same direction that he was before. He is now pointing a new direction.
I point in the same direction as he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he goes, I wonder if it's a modification of the gems that we have.
You have gems?
That's how we know.
That makes total sense.
When we say
that word, the collection of words that describe that thing.
When we kneel towards the direction of where it is.
Wow, that's handy. So, do you guys are you tracking it to catch up with it, or is there more to it than that? I'm
it's where
deeply oversimplifying your religion. I apologize.
Cult, thank you. He didn't say that. He goes, no, we believe that's where we came from. It's our
Ah,
initial home.
I see.
We think we were created by something there.
Huh. Okay, I could see that. So are you on a pilgrimage there, so to speak? Like, are you trying to reach that place, or?
Yes,
Yeah.
when it's not infested, we try to do a dig to see if any more of our history is known.
I might be able to help with that.
Hmm.
I was given a device to destroy the infestation, so I'm just trying to track down that place you like so much.
Yeah, I guess like when he said it, I like the idea that when he says it, like everybody in the village hits the deck. So like even you guys outside just all of a sudden see everybody like collapse down, point a direction. You're like,
Which is why I'm being very careful not to say it, because this isn't a Catholic mass.
And he goes, well, yes, actually, I think if what you're saying is true, we can aid you.
Excellent. I misunderstood that word at first, but now I get it, and I appreciate your aid. I thought you said age you.
Oh,
And I was like, I don't understand how being older is going to help me in this situation. But
well,
if you
with
say
age
so.
comes wisdom. I don't like talking to people.
Just turned into far stand.
And with that, I think an accord has been struck. It's going to be very weird in about 50 minutes, where this will wear off again, and you won't have anything to like pop.
Shit.
So
Yeah, we should figure that out in the next 15 minutes.
50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe I'll bring that up and I'll be like, by the way, I'm going to need to learn your language because this is a magical effect that's going to wear off. And if we're going to be traveling together, we should probably be able to communicate in some way.
yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't suppose you have anyone who can read Common.
Oh.
Or Infernal?
Oh, we have actually the scroll shop owner. She can kind of read Common.
Oh, okay. Perfect. We'll use that as a backup then.
Okay.
If you think she'd be okay with serving as a translator.
Oh, she's always how does she get those scrolls? By adventuring.
Yeah. Fair point.
So I'm sure she would love to. And her name is Bevel.
Bevel. I like it. What a beautiful name.
Yeah. And with that, the accord is struck, and you guys are able to sleep in giant tents for one night.
Yay!
And actually rest and get your spell slots back.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Hooray!
Yay.
And Ryan, your mirror defo took some damage.
What?
And your mirror defo took some damage.
What, just now?
No, just in the course of the day.
We already talked about this. Are you rubbing it in?
All right, I'm going to stop the recording.
Why are you bringing that back up?
Hi, everybody. It's your DM, Elliot, and...
Your OCOT, Sadie.
And just want to tell you, if you like the show, consider following us on Facebook at...
WYD Cast.
And on Twitter at...
WYD Pod.
And if you've liked the new music that we've had on the show, guess what? You can listen to that on our website at...
All day, every day.
Every day.
At WYDpod.com, where you can also find all the episodes and bonus stories and content.
And you can see what our mugs look like. All of our faces now.
The horror.
But thank you again for listening. Enjoy the show.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wank.